deep respect and gratitude on the lasting legacy of Dr. N. Mahalingamaya, the revered patron of the Shakti Group. His enduring vision, principles, and commitment to values continue to inspire and guide us in our pursuit of excellence. To introduce ourselves, we are your masters of ceremonies for the day, Avantika CT
and Rohit Ramesh from Kural Club. Arutchelvaraya places significant importance on fostering merit, perseverance, and achievement among students, actively promoting these qualities. In this regard, the Mahatma Gandhi Scholarship was established during 2006 to 2007 academic year. Since its inception, Kumaraguru institutions has awarded scholarships of 10,000 each for thousands of students, recognizing diverse areas of excellence in academics, sports, and other notable accomplishments. This year, over 1,400 students will benefit from the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship, totaling 1.42 crores.
Blessings mark the best beginnings of all. To mark such a beginning, may we now call upon Srinika Lokeshwari and Snekha from Team Tarangam to render the prayer song, followed by the Tamil Taivaltu. Kindly raise for the same.
Shri Mahaganapatim Manasa Smarami Mahaganapatim Vashishta Vamadevati Vandita Mahaganapatim Mahadeva Sutam Kurukuhanutam Marakote Prakasham Shantam Mahakavya Nadakati Priyam Mahakavya Nadakati Priyam Moshika Vahana Modaka Priyam Mahaganapatim Neerarum Kadaludutta Nilamadanda Kelilurugum Sirarum Vadanamenathigal Parada Kandamidu Tekkanamum Adisiranda Dravidanal Tirinadum Takkasiru Piranudalum Taritanarum Tilagamume Attilaga Vasanai Polanai Tulagum Inbamura எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெருந்தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிடமை திரும்பி அந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thank you, students.
The success of this legacy has its foundation in the cultural values embodied across generations. In remembering such a legacy, we request that dignitaries pay floral tribute to our founder, Dr. N. Mahalingamaya.
Thank you, dignitaries.
It's a pleasure to welcome the eminent dignitaries and the audience gathered here for this significant occasion promising growth and betterment. With over 30 years of experience in education, teaching, research, and administration, ma'am has elevated the younger generation's learning potential and has nurtured them into well-rounded individuals. With this note, may I now call upon Dr. M. Erilarasi, Principal, Kumaraguru College of Technology, for delivering the welcome address.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my great joy to welcome you all to this auspicious occasion of Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship Award ceremony, instituted by our beloved founder chairman, Dr. N. Mahalingamaya, a Padma Bhushan awardee, philanthropist, and a devoted follower of Vallalar and Mahatma Gandhi. With a great vision, he established this award. He really wanted to encourage the next generation through appreciating the outstanding academic performance. I extend my heartfelt welcome to our President, Shri Shankar Vanavarayar, the prime mover of Kumaraguru institutions, a visionary for the next generation, and his thought leadership is what shapes everything we see and experience here at Kumaraguru. I'm happy to welcome you, sir. I'm also happy to welcome our supportive directors, Principal of Class Dr. Vijala Kennedy, our esteemed deans, academic and administrative heads, and all the faculty members. To the students present here today, this is a celebration of your sincerity, dedication, and perseverance. It truly reflects your hard work. And today, you have made not only yourselves very proud, but also your families, mentors, and also this institution. I warmly welcome you, our achievers, and encourage you to view this recognition as a stepping stone for your future successes. As we look ahead, the future of your academic and professional journeys, it's important to recognize that we are entering into an era where rote learning will completely vanish. Learning is becoming increasingly personalized, and the new technologies are opening up endless avenues for innovation. Academic excellence alone will not suffice. It's better you prepare yourselves for the future job market or for the role. Sometimes some of you may even step into the role of entrepreneurs. So in these evolving times, I'm just dreaming and imagining that every classroom has the potential to become an ideathon. Every classroom session can become ideathon, where students and faculty members together collaboratively discuss the real world problems and evolve solutions. So interestingly, many of the innovations happened in the classroom through classroom assignments. And every lab session could transform into a hackathon, where you can build solutions. The future lies in applying what you learn, which should make a tangible difference in the world. And I would also like to take this moment to express my sincere gratitude to all the faculty members, mentors, and heads of the departments. You have tirelessly guided and supported our students, and your commitment is deeply appreciated. And this award is as much the reflection of your efforts as it is of our students. As we proceed with this program, let us reflect on the essence of this award. It carries the name of Mahatma Gandhi, which celebrates not only the academic excellence, but also the values of integrity, discipline, and service as exemplified by Mahatma Gandhi. Once again, I extend a very warm welcome to you all, and may today's event inspire us all to strive for even greater heights. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for the warm welcome. Successful people recognize the need to keep changing themselves with the changing circumstances. True to every word mentioned, we have with us Sri Shankar Vanavaraya, President of Kumaraguru Institutions, whose visionary leadership and dedication have been instrumental in the institution's progress. His guidance and mentorship have empowered students to succeed and have inspired the youth to contribute to a resilient and a thriving society. With due respect, may we now invite Sri Shankar Vanavaraya to deliver the presidential address.
Good afternoon to all of you present here. I think this is I'm not sure whether it's the third or fourth such occasion where I've been asked in this just 1 week to do a presidential address. I certainly feel quite presidential because if somebody is asked to do this 4 times in a week, you do feel presidential, or at least ceremonial, if not presidential. I hope the people in the first 1.5 rows will have to put up with this because you're the repeat audience, while others hopefully are fresher and will have more tolerance for this today. But we are not worried about the larger part of the audience and even the people sitting high above us. Today is not an audience where you're worried about, and all the minders sitting in every row will not have to be working hard because this is not only a good audience, but this is a great audience. This is not only a sincere audience, but this is a successful audience. You are all achievers, you are all doers, you are all the best of Kumaraguru. This is a celebration of success, sincerity, and certainly persistence of performance. All of you are here not because you were selected or elected, but because you worked hard to be here. It is a choice, and I first want to congratulate all of you for that choice. You need not have done this. You could have worked very hard for hundreds of streaks every day, many more shares and likes every day. Hundreds of reels could have got more money because of you, or YouTube could have got a lot of income. Or you could have just looked at the sky or the ceiling of your room and taken it easy. But to gaze at the books, at your notes, at the computer, in your lab, in your textbooks, in the library, working for innovation, working for success, working not to be the average. The average and distinction not to be lost in the crowd. I first want to again wish you. I want to wish you because it's not easy. It is by choice. You're already in a track to win, and I just want to wish you to say, let this be the zonals of what you can become or go to the Olympics. Today is a special day not because it's the 1st of October, but it's the day before the 2nd of October. For this campus, 2nd of October has multiple meanings. Certainly, Gandhi Jayanti is an important marker for our country, not because it's a birthday of a man, but it's a reminder of a life, of how to live. My life is my message in avaru sollit poitaru. Truth is what I want you to learn, is what he said. But it continues to be reverberating Gandhi was a frail, boring looking, not so appealing, did not have a great voice. If you actually go on YouTube, Mahatma Gandhi's speeches, they were not the most fiery or the most inspirational. But Mahatma Gandhi very often went on fasts for 10 days, 20 days, sometimes 30 days, only to seek the truth. When people were fighting in Calcutta, this sort of frail old man will sit somewhere else and fast for next 20 days. Some people called it blackmail. Some people said, this is not fair that you will fast somewhere and expect people to become peaceful. You know what he said? He did not say, I am fasting to stop them fight. I am fasting to remind myself my word is not truthful enough. If my word was truthful, then somebody else will see the truth. Not that they have to listen to me, but they will see the truth. Such was the power of that man. But for us, the second significance is the fact that almost this day or maybe a day or two before, many years ago, 10 years ago, I remember being in Samatur in my village, because this is almost the time Navratri starts and I'm normally the 10 days in the village. And I got a call from my grandfather's secretary saying that he wants to speak. So he was in Chennai and he said, why don't you come? I have to discuss something with you. So I listened to him and quietly said, this Navratri, I am normally, he said, oh, seri paravala, apna mudichittu vandu paru. This is the matter. And the matter was what? This is the last conversation. The matter was that he told me that there is something to be done in Vadalur. We manage a set of institutions started by the legendary and the visionary Omandur Ramasamy Reddy, or OPR, the first, a principal statesman of his country and the first premier of Tamil Nadu or the Madras state. He established a few institutions and then he handed it over to my grandfather, our founder, to manage. And he told me, Anga sila velai irukku, adha nee paathukanum, support it from Coimbatore, and they will take care, and it is something that we should do. And why did he say that? Because that is not a progressive part of Tamil Nadu. It is in a very underdeveloped part of Tamil Nadu. Most of the students are girls, and that institution needs to be nurtured. That's the last conversation I had. And the next 2-3 days, many things happened. And why am I talking about this is not because I want to reminiscence after 10 years the sorrow or the difficulty or the shock or the sort of emotion that was there. While I was sitting here, I was trying to write, when you think of a founder, when you think of a visionary, what are the words that come to your mind? People, most of the people here, and naturally most of you who have never seen him, but most of the people who have also seen him on campus, except a few who have experience in working with him or knowing him, will call him a Gandhian, will call him a Sanmargi, will maybe call him a philanthropist, will certainly call him as an entrepreneur, will call him a nation builder, and some might call him somebody like a philosopher. But then I was also thinking, what was he otherwise? What was his attributes? As a grandson, as somebody who naturally worked under him, also somebody who shared interests, I also had other opportunities to learn and see. I certainly see him as a curious person. Sometimes ஒருத்தர் 92, 93 இருக்கும்போது அவங்களோட கடைசி 15-20 years தான் நம்ம ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்குவோம். அப்படி இருக்கும்போது you see an older person. Nobody will call him a frail person. Maybe in the last 1 year, once or twice when he was unwell, maybe some people saw a little fragileness in his persona, but otherwise he was a very strong, able, capable man. People would naturally think of him as an elder, as a person of this region, of the state. For India, we know when he was awarded the Padma Bhushan, then people naturally celebrated that. Idallam oru side of him being seen as a visionary, as a tall leader, as a statesman, as a nation builder. But I actually want to remember the curious person in him. Always curious. Curious to know, curious to understand. I remember during a dinner, my father is not very charitable to me on that. If I had a phone with me during dinner time, he would tell me or frown. But my grandfather once told me, maybe you have to have freedom at least when you have to eat. But adukaprom, when I was sitting after dinner with the phone, he just looked at me and said in a Facebook, படிச்சுட்டு இருக்கிறியா போஸ்ட் பண்ணுறியா? Then after that he told me, எனக்கும் இங்கே ஒரு இது செட் பண்ணி கொடுத்துருங்க so that I can interact with the world. He did not understand social media perfectly, but he knew social media very well because he was a social person all his life. He was a curious person. He was a very, very caring person. All of us care. If you're born human, you are empathetic. You are sensitive. ரோட்டில் போகும்போது ஒருத்தரை பார்க்கும்போது, தெரிஞ்சவங்களை பார்க்கும்போது நேச்சுரல், தெரியாதவங்களை பார்க்கும்போது sometimes we also care. But he remained a caring person, a considerate person, an empathetic person. That was something very, very powerful about him. But I also want to tell you, because it's a young audience, இதெல்லாமே நல்ல விஷயங்கள், philosophical விஷயங்கள், advice சொல்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். He was a very daring person. When my father went and told him when he was 72 or 73, இந்த ரிஸ்க் எடுக்கணுமா, இந்த தொழில் பண்ணணுமா, அதுக்கு the answer he said, பரவாயில்ல, I can always rebuild, I am an entrepreneur, போனால் போகட்டும், ஹெவி லைசன்ஸ் இருக்குது, எப்போ வேணால் லாரியோ பஸ் எடுத்து ஓட்ட தயார். He couldn't have. All of us knew. I don't think even the government would have allowed him to drive a bus or a lorry, because ABT was a transport company that time. That was the daring person in him, the adventurous person in him. This is very important for us to remember. When you look at Mahatma Gandhi, when you look at Dr. Kalam, when you look at our founder, when you look at great people, everybody remembers the philosophical things, visionary things. We should never forget what made them like that. I also thought, because it's a young audience, by now I know you would have a feeling that I naturally like my grandfather, I'm an admirer, I'm a fan, but I don't expect you to be that. But I also want to tell you why I think I admire, and what is he a lover of? அப்படின்னு கேட்கும்போது, he was a lover of reading. Every day, most people who saw him reading something. Naturally very deep things, but also simple things, but also light things. Kept reading all his life. I don't know how to do a mathematical, how many books he would have read. The first time he read American history, he was inspired by Henry Ford and said, I will make a car for India. Not because he liked cars. Naturally he liked cars, but he also saw Henry Ford as a person who made Ford for America, but also Ford made America. ரெண்டும் இருந்தது அதில். Ford for America, but he also made America. He was a reader all his life. He loved playing chess. Not only he was a promoter of chess, he would be one of the people who promoted chess in this country as the federation's president nationally, but also he himself loved playing chess. All of us have played with him. He's taught us, and naturally when I was young on learning, he's the one who won it. He always played. In the previous events also I spoke about this. He was a lover of tennis. எப்போ டென்னிஸ் மேட்ச் இருந்தாலும், விம்பிள்டனாக இருந்தாலும், ஃப்ரெஞ்ச் ஓப்பனாக இருந்தாலும், ஆஸ்திரேலியன் ஓப்பனாக இருந்தாலும், அமெரிக்கன் US ஓப்பனாக இருந்தாலும், he never missed it. Never missed it, to the extent that sometimes he even watched it live, even though he was very busy. To the extent that even when he was unwell in the hospital, when they used to play the match for him, his breathing and saturation was better. He was a lover of sport, which was always there. The greatest lover of travel. இப்போ நம்ம இத்தனை பேர் சொல்கிறோம் இல்லையா? My first trip was with him for 70 days. I traveled with him, grandfather and grandson, 70 days for 8 countries, Europe and America, just both of us, 70 days stretch. College school என்னாச்சுன்னு உங்கள் மனசில் இருக்கும், கொஞ்சம் கட்டு தான். It was great fun. Traveled so much, saw everything, to the extent Universal Studios or Disneyland, he would come with me. One day I would tell him, no, I don't think you have to trouble yourself. He will check whether I'm okay, then he'll say, sir, nee poitu vandiko. He will sit happily in Florida in the room and read a book. But for every time we had to go to every city, museum போயே ஆகணும், ஒரு ப்ளே பார்த்தே ஆகணும், ஒரு மியூசிக்கல் போயே ஆகணும், லோக்கல் டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணி ஆகணும், யாராவது ஒருத்தரை கண்டுபிடிச்சி அவங்க வீட்டுக்கு சாப்பாட்டுக்கு போயே ஆகணும். லோக்கல் பர்சனை தெரியணும், லோக்கல் கல்ச்சர் தெரியணும், லோக்கல் ஹிஸ்ட்ரி தெரியணும், லோக்கல் ஈகோ சிஸ்டமை புரியணும், லோக்கல் டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட்டில் போயே ஆகணும். These were all rules for him. But he was a lover of travel. And he learned so much, and so much of inspiration happened because he traveled. He loved good food. He was vegetarian all his life. Post 60, he also had cardiac issues. He cut many things, but he was a lover of food. He loved good food, he appreciated good food, and he looked forward for good food. He always had the curiosity for technology. அது பிளேன்லேயே இருந்தாலும் சரி, கார்லையா இருந்தாலும் சரி, எங்க போனாலும் சரி. That is why 1980s radio taxi Shakti Group introduced in Chennai. 1960s wireless communication for cane growers was introduced in the farming. First factory was introduced. Tech all his life. Tech was something, even though he looked very non-tech, but he was somebody who loved technology. Language. For him, language was something very, very critical and very, very identity related. For him, the work for Tamil, but not only Tamil, and sometimes he knew multiple languages, he couldn't speak multiple languages, but he worked for multiple languages. But Tamil, what he was known for, what he will always be remembered for. A lover of language, literature, and everything around language. History வந்து நம்ம நினைக்கிற மாதிரி இப்போத்த ஹிஸ்ட்ரி இல்லை. 1000, 2000, 5000, 7000. To the extent that sometimes I even told him, நீங்கள் சொல்கிறத பார்த்தா எஸ்கிமோ கூட தமிழ் பேசுவாங்க, இந்தியாவிலேருந்து தான் போனாங்கன்னு சொல்லிடுவீங்க அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி. எங்கே போனாலும் எதில் பார்த்தாலும் நம்ம கலாச்சாரம், இந்தியாவில் இருக்கக்கூடிய கலாச்சாரம், அதில் தமிழ் ஏதாவது ஒரு ட்ரேஸ் இருக்கா. சவுத் அமெரிக்கா போனாலும் அதுதான், எங்கே போனாலும் அதுதான். His passion was a lot to do with history. Ancient history was his forte. Everything to do with India. Everything to do with India. Because that generation, அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய அட்வான்டேஜ், ஃப்ரீடம் வரும்போது இருந்த ஜெனரேஷன், இந்தியாவை மாற்ற வேண்டிய கனவு அவங்களோட பொறுப்புன்னு முடிவு பண்ணிட்டாங்க. அது வந்து ஒரு ஆசை இல்லை, பொறுப்பு. வாட் எவர் தே ஹேவ் டு டூ, தே ஹேவ் டு டெவலப் இந்தியா. They did not want to accept the different India. A lover of India was what? And finally, a lover of meeting people, working with people, supporting people, and learning from people. You know, the last time he was in our campus, I remember when he met young people, he always asked them, so what's your plan? What do you want to do? And he always spoke to them in English, always said, I have to learn, I have to work, and he had ideas on how to do this, how to do different things. I just thought I'll share some of these things with you, because to be meritorious is not only to be getting this scholarship. To be meritorious is to be a 360 person. This institution is not here to only celebrate academic brilliance, but academic brilliance irundadanaala dhaan adutha panna mudiyum. Let's not forget, our founder was an engineer himself. He understood these subjects. He knew this. He had studied this. So that is something you have to remember as people who are studying liberal arts, who are studying agriculture, who are studying business management, who are studying technology, that you have to have a passion for life. To be a visionary, to be a philanthropist, to be an entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur, to be a leader, to be a statesman, is not to be simple and ordinary and successful. To be significant, to be extraordinary, and to be exceptional is not a choice, it is an option. But neenga idha first stage panna, naturally pala stage panna mudiyum. Once again, I want to wish all of you, but to wish all of you, I also want to tell you, இந்த ஜேர்னியில் நிறைய பேர் இருந்திருப்பாங்க. இன்றைக்கி நீங்கள் ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் இந்த கையில் சர்டிஃபிகேட் வச்சுருக்கும் போது மனசில் நிச்சயமாக அவங்கள நினச்சி பார்க்கணும். அது அந்த டெக்ஸ்ட் புக் எழுதுனவங்களாக இருக்கலாம், அந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் எக்ஸ்பர்ட்டாக இருக்கலாம், உங்கள் ஃபேக்கல்ட்டியாக இருக்கலாம், அந்த லேபில் இருந்த மிஷனாக இருக்கலாம், அந்த லேபில் இருந்த அண்ணாவோ அக்காவோ இருக்கலாம், உங்கள் டீச்சராக இருக்கலாம், உங்கள் ஸ்கூல் டீச்சராக இருக்கலாம், உங்களை பேரண்ட்டாக இருக்கலாம், உங்களை சப்போர்ட் பண்ணவங்களாக இருக்கலாம், உங்களுக்கு சாப்பாடு கொடுத்தவங்களாக இருக்கலாம். Gratitude is extremely important, because this certificate cannot be singular. This certificate is because of multiple people who made this possible. Now, with this certificate, you should help other people. There are many people around you in your class, in your hostel, in your bus, in your ecosystem who are not necessarily successful. Maybe they're distracted, maybe they need help, maybe they have other aspirations. Make them all leaders. When you're a leader, you become a better leader because you help others. I want to wish you for that as well. I also want to appreciate everybody who has been involved in making this event possible. I know we are a little delayed. Hopefully by next year, this is the pandemic delay and our own multiple reasons of delay. But I think from next year we will be on track, and this will also go through some change. We have been thinking how. And with a last little incident I will finish, because this is important. This scholarship was originally named after Dr. Kalam. And it was supposed to be launched with Dr. Kalam here. And after Dr. Kalam got to know about this, he told my grandfather, "Venda empirla vendam." Then both of them discussed and decided to call it Mahatma Gandhi Scholarship. That is the history. But now I think it is time. By next year, we hopefully will have something named after Dr. Kalam as well, along with our founder and maybe somebody else also. So this is the plan. Wonderful. Congratulations. You joined the club of... if I'm not wrong with the number, you joined the club of 15,200 scholarships that have already been given. Congratulations. Many of them are succeeding, and well done to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for showing us the value of standing out. Your guidance has inspired us to strive beyond the ordinary. Your impact will stay with us as we aim for excellence. Now, we move on to the heart of today's event, the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship Distribution. We invite the following recipients to receive their scholarship and share their acceptance speech. I request the dignitaries to present the scholarship. I call upon Kupuraj of 3rd BSc Honours Agriculture from Kumaraguru Institute of Agriculture.
Up next, we have Shreya from Kumaraguru School of Business to receive her certificate and share her acceptance speech.
Next, I invite Harini S., 3rd year psychology class to receive the scholarship. We request the recipients to deliver their acceptance speech.
Good afternoon. Myself, Shreya. To the dignitaries on the dais, respected faculty members, and my dear friends. I'm truly honored to stand before you today as a second-year MBA student of Kumaraguru School of Business. It is an incredible honor to be here today receiving this recognition, Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship. Now, I have to thank my faculty members and my dear friends. I am deeply grateful to this institution, faculty members, and my dear friends for their constant support and encouragement through this journey. I am upholding these principles that this scholarship represents me. Finally, to my fellow friends, let us all remember that this is a beginning. Together, we can use this knowledge we gain that we build a better future. Thank you so much for this honor.
Thank you, Shreya. Up next, we have Kupuraj to take the stage and share his thoughts.
உழுதுண்டு வாழ்வாரே வாழ்வார் மற்றெல்லாம் தொழுதுண்டு பின் செல்பவர். Respected dignitaries, esteemed faculties, and my fellow awardees, my wonderful pleasant evening to all. It is with immense gratitude and humility that I am Kupuraj Saravanan stand before you today to receive the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship Award. I feel deeply honored and gratitude towards the academic efforts it has been recognized with the prestigious award. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Live as if you were to live to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever." His words continue to remind us the power of knowledge and the impact of the education on the society and on yours. So this scholarship bearing his name holds a special place in my heart. not just for its financial support in my heart, and the value it represents the perseverance, truth, and the pursuit of a higher purpose. Achieving the milestone would not have been possible without the guidance of my professors, faculties, and the unwavering support of my family and the friends and my institution. Thank you, guys. This honor also motivates me to continue striving for excellence and to continue meaningfully to the betterment of our society, especially in the field of the agriculture. I recognize that is not just as an acknowledgement of past achievements, but as a responsibility to uphold the ideals that this award represents. I am inspired that this award, working diligently, not just for my own success, but to make positive difference among the world. Thank you once again for this incredible honor. I promise to carry forward the legacy of the award with integrity, hard work, and dedication and commitment to serve. Thank you.
Thank you, Kupraj.
Next, I invite Harini from psychology class to deliver her address.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Harini Senthil Sriraj from final year psychology. So as I give this acceptance speech, it is indeed a very exciting moment for me, getting it the second year consecutively. And as Shankar sir was speaking, indeed, the idea that I picked up from there to conclude is being consistent, starting things simple, and actually identifying where your passion lies. I think that is what has taken us all forward. And standing here, resonating with each of you for your success, I'd also like to take a moment to congratulate all of you. And while being seated there as the recipient of the Merit Scholarship, I also got reminded of something that one of our faculties once said. He said that everybody talks about marks, everybody as students looks at marks as something that's to be awarded only to the people who are studious or nerds or something like that. But marks is not just about something to be looked at negatively, rather it's the key which takes you to other place where you want to actually be. And I think standing here and while being seated there, I could really resonate with what was the base behind which my faculty said that. And I really like to take a moment to appreciate that faculty for giving me that philosophy, because I actually understood the purpose of how much that means, how marks can help you reach the heights of success where you want to be. So I'd also like to thank everybody from the Kumaraguru institutions for really appreciating each one of us standing here as achievers, as people who are striving to excellence in our academic endeavors. So thank you.
Thank you, Harini. Up next, we have Aparna to take the stage and share her thoughts.
Good afternoon to the dignitaries present in the room. I, Aparna Aram from the Department of Civil Engineering, feel extremely honored to have the academic achievement of mine honored and appreciated. Long story short, Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship is something that is truly very important for me. It is a resultant of all the hard work and dedication and is a proof that I am growing towards my life goals. As I stand here now, achieved a dedication, a symbol of gratitude, I want to thank all the people who have helped me along the way. I want to thank my faculties, my parents, JC sir, our principal, Rig heads, and Bratigan Anna. So I specifically want to thank the Kumaraguru institution, which has not only supported me with education, but also has given me the motivation to keep striving for excellence. So long story short, yet again, I move forward to do more, inspire, achieve, lead. Thank you.
Now, the recipients will be joined by the dignitaries for a photograph. Let's begin with Kumaraguru School of Business.
Audience, kindly applaud the recipients. Up next, we have the Kumaraguru Institute Agriculture Academic Scholarship winners. Up next, we have the Kumaraguru Institute of Agriculture recipients from NCC, NSS and sports category. Now on stage, we have the Kumaraguru Institute Agriculture Academic Scholarship recipients. Audience, kindly applaud for the recipients. Next on stage, we have the recipients of the NCC, NSS and sports category. On stage, we have the third year recipients.
Now, we are joined by the students of Kumaraguru Institute of Agriculture, NCC, NSS and sports category. Congratulations, scholars. Moving on, we have the scholarship recipients of Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science. First in line, we have the student scholars of Bachelor of Business Administration along with the head of the department. On stage, the scholars of Bachelor of Business Administration along with their head of the department.
Audience, kindly applaud the recipients. Up next, we have the recipients of Bachelor of Business Administration, International Studies, joining on the stage along with their head of the department. Now on stage, we have the recipients of the BBA International Business. Kindly applaud the recipients.
Followed by, we have the students of BCom department joining us on stage along with their head of the department. On stage, we have the recipients of BCom department. We have on stage the recipients of BCom department along with their head of the department and the class advisors. Let us appreciate the recipients from the Department of BCom.
Next in line, we have the recipients of BCom PA along with their head of the department and class advisors joining us on stage.
Let us appreciate the recipients of BCom PA department. Up next, we have the Department of Data Science recipients joining us on stage, along with their head of the department and class advisors. Let's take a moment to appreciate the scholars.
Up next, we have the recipients of BA Economics who will join us on stage along with their head of the department and faculty advisors. Kindly applaud the awardees from the economics department.
Next, we invite the students of BA Political Science along with their head of the department and class advisor. We also request the students of MA Political Science to join us on stage along with their head of the department.
Now on stage, we have the BA and MA Political Science recipients. Kindly applaud the awardees of BA and MA Political Science. Next in line, we have the recipients of BSc Psychology along with the head of the department. Now on stage, we have the BSc Psychology recipients of Mahatma Gandhi Scholarship.
Next, we invite the recipients of Tamil Creative Writing to join us on stage along with the head of the department. Audience, kindly applaud the recipients.
Next in line, we have the Mahatma Gandhi Scholarship recipients from Viscom department, accompanied by their head of the department and class advisors. Now on stage, we have the Viscom recipients.
Next, we invite the scholar recipients from MSW department to join us on stage along with their head of the department. On stage, we have the scholars of MSW department along with their HOD. Congratulations to all the recipients of Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholarship of Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science. Let's give a big round of applause.
Next, we call upon the scholarship recipients of Kumaraguru College of Technology. To begin with, we have students from BE Aeronautical Engineering joining us on stage along with their head of the department.
On stage, we have the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars from BE Aeronautical Engineering along with their head of the department. Next in line, we invite the Merit Scholars of BTech Artificial Intelligence and Data Science on stage along with their head of the department. On stage, we have the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars of BTech Artificial Science and Data Science.
Now on stage, we have the BTech Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Mahatma Gandhi Scholarship recipients. Joining us on stage is the third years from the BTech Artificial Intelligence and Data Science.
On stage, we have third year BTech Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars. Next in line, we have the final year BTech Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholar recipients. Joining us on stage, on stage with us is the final year BTech Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Scholar recipients. Let's appreciate them.
Next in line, we have students from the BE Automobile Engineering Department.
On stage, we have with us the Mahatma Gandhi scholars of BE Automobile Engineering. Next, I invite the Mahatma Gandhi Scholar recipients of BTech Biotechnology along with the head of their department.
MTech Biotechnology students will also be joining us on stage.
On stage, we have with us the students of BTech Biotechnology and MTech Biotechnology. Let's give a big round of applause for the scholars.
Next in line, we have the scholar recipients of BE Civil Engineering.
Let's invite the scholars of BE Civil Engineering on stage along with their head of the department. Now on stage we have the students of second year BE Civil Engineering.
Up next, we have the students of BE Civil Engineering third years.
On stage, we have third year BE Civil Engineering students. Let's applaud them. Next in line, we have the final years of BE Civil Engineering, and along with them, the PG students will be joining us on stage along with the head of the department. We invite the students of ME Environmental Engineering, ME Structural Engineering, ME Construction Management, all together to join us on stage. We invite the students of PG Civil Engineering to join us on stage.
We have students from ME Environmental Engineering, ME Structural Engineering and ME Construction Management on stage. Next in line, we have students from BE Computer Science and Engineering. Now on stage, we have students from BE Computer Science Engineering joining us on stage along with their head of the department and class advisors.
On stage, we have the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars of BE Computer Science and Engineering. Let's give a big round of applause. Up next, joining us, the third year BE Computer Science and Engineering, joining us on stage. On stage, we have the scholars of third year BE Computer Science and Engineering.
Next, we have Computer Science Engineering final years on stage.
On stage, we have the scholars of final year BE Computer Science and Engineering.
Joining us on stage, we have the BE Electronics and Communication Engineering students, along with their head of the department and faculty advisors. We request Dr. Ramesh Babu, Dean, Electrical Cluster, to join us on stage for the group picture.
On stage, we have the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars of BE Electronics and Communication Engineering. Joining us, the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars of 3rd year BE Electronics and Communication Engineering.
Joining us on stage, now we have BE Electronics and Communication Engineering final year students.
Along with them, joining the alumni of BE Electronics and Communication Engineering. On stage, we have the final year students and the alumni of BE Electronics and Communication Engineering. Let us all put a big round of applause for the scholars. Next in line, I invite the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars of BE Electrical and Electronics Engineering, along with the head of the department and the faculty advisors. On stage, the scholars of second year BE Electrical and Electronics Engineering, along with the head of the department and the dean of electrical cluster. Next, joining us, the scholars of third year BE Electrical and Electronics Engineering, along with a class advisor. Let us give a big round of applause for the scholars. Joining us on stage, the final years of BE Electrical and Electronics Engineering scholars, along with the alumni of EEE. On stage, we have with us the final years and the alumni of BE Electrical and Electronics Engineering.
Next in line, we have the scholarship recipients of the BE Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering. students of BE Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering joining along with their head of the department and class advisors.
On stage with us, the scholars of Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering. Let's give a big round of applause for the scholars. Up next, we invite the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars of B.Tech Fashion Technology, along with the head of the department. I also invite Mr. Pavender, Associate Dean, Textile Cluster, to join us on stage. On stage, we have with us the scholars of B.Tech Fashion Technology. Let's give a big round of applause. Next in line, I invite the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars of BE Information Science and Engineering.
Now on stage, we have students from BE Information Science and Technology.
On stage, we have with us the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars of BE Information Science and Engineering.
Next in line, we have students from the B.Tech Information Technology.
Joining with us, the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars of B.Tech Information Technology, along with the head of the department.
Okay, final year. Okay.
Requesting the audience to appreciate the scholars. Joining us, the final year and alumni of BTech Information Technology. On stage, we have BTech Information Technology final year students along with MTech Data Science.
Next in line, we have students from the BE Mechatronics Engineering. Now on stage, we have the students of BE Mechatronics Engineering along with their head of the department and faculty advisors. Let's applaud the recipients of BE Mechatronics Engineering.
Joining us, the final years and the alumni of Mechatronics Engineering Department.
Audience are kindly requested to be seated. Next in line, we have students from BE Mechanical Engineering. We have the second years joining us on stage now. Dear audience, kindly do not leave the program until it's completed. Kindly be seated.
Joining us, the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars of third year BE Mechanical Engineering, along with the head of the department. Let's give a big round of applause for the scholars.
Now we have the final years of BE Mechanical Engineering joining us on stage. Alumni of BE Mechanical Engineering will be joining us on stage now.
Now on stage, we have the final years and the alumni of BE Mechanical Engineering. I request the audience to applaud the recipients. Next, I invite the Mahatma Gandhi Merit Scholars of B.Tech Textile Technology, along with the head of the department.
Requesting Mr. Pavendan, Associate Dean, Textile Cluster, to join us on stage. Up next, we have M.Tech Masters of Technology Management, students who will join us on stage. Followed by M.Tech Masters of Technology Management, we will have Master of Computer Application.
Hearty congratulations to all the achievers of Kumaraguru College of Technology. Next, we invite the scholars of M.Tech Masters of Technology Management to join us on stage. Let us welcome the scholars of Master of Computer Application. Joining us on stage, Master of Computer Application scholars.
Next, we have students from Masters of Business Administration of
On stage, we have the alumni of MBA along with the head of their department. Joining us on stage, second year, Master of Business Administration.
Up next, we have students from MBA Innovation Entrepreneurship and Venture Development who will join us on stage. Now on stage, we have MBA Innovation, Entrepreneurship and Venture Development students. We request the students of NCC, NSS and Sports Vertical to join us on stage.
MBA Project Management. Congratulations everyone on your achievement.
Thank you, dignitaries and students. An ending paints a complete picture to the story. To mark the official closure of this Mahatma Gandhi Scholarship 2024, may I now call upon Dr. Vijila Edwin Kennedy, Principal, Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening, and I'm sure you're thankful to see me. But congratulations to all the scholars. Congratulations for receiving this accolade. And special thanks to the alumni who have come back here to receive the awards. I'm sure you're doing great in the marketplace. And my appreciations to all the scholars. And my special thanks to Mr. Shankar Vanavarayar, our president, who has joined us today. And as it was told in the welcome speech, he's one who architects many of these things which are building the students. And thank you, sir, for joining us today and reminding us what it takes to take footprints on the sands of time, talking to us through the life of our founder, reminding us that we should be curious, we should be empathetic, and also we should be daring in our life as individuals. But also you reminded us how we should not just focus on what we have as academics, while it is very important, but also have multivaried interests, whether it's traveling or history or reading or culinary interest or art. And I'm sure as students sitting here and as faculty members and administrators, we will also develop those multidisciplinary, multi-area interests so that we become holistic and we leave our legacy back in whichever area we are working on. My thanks to all the deans, directors, principals sitting on stage, off stage, and giving the guidance for the students. My special thanks to all the parents who have sponsored you for this study. And I think as a reward, when they go back and see this certificate, they will feel very happy and proud. So my thanks to the parents for supporting you in this journey of your academic life. My best wishes to all of you. This is one milestone. I'm sure that you have many, many more milestones to achieve in different, multiple areas. My best wishes to you, and thank you all for joining for this event, and have a pleasant evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Let's all raise for the national anthem.
जनहन मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनहन मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Hearty congratulations to all the scholars. Thank you everyone for joining us.